It's absolute chaos in the Raiders camp right now. Something big is about to be revealed, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. Today is not a day for jokes. Things are getting serious. We've got some breaking news that could change everything for the team. If you're a true Raiders fan, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because we've got an exclusive update straight from Antonio Pierce. This season, the Las Vegas Raiders have been hit hard by injuries, and now things have gotten even worse. After a tough loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, all eyes are on quarterback Aidan O'Connell. His health is now a major concern, and it's safe to say this is the last situation the Raiders wanted to deal with. Aidan O'Connell, who had a great game against the Chiefs last week, had a tough outing this time. Things got worse when he suffered what seemed like a serious injury after being shoved to the ground by Buccaneers defensive lineman Kija Connie. O'Connell couldn't get up and was later seen leaving the field wearing a knee cast. The team later confirmed it was a knee injury. Coach Antonio Pierce gave an update after the game, and it wasn't good news. He said, "It doesn't look good." This could be a massive setback for the Raiders, especially if O'Connell is out for the rest of the season. Now all eyes are on backup quarterback Desmond Ridder. He hasn't started a single game for the team yet, but he might have to step up for the rest of the year. In fact, his debut could be in the next game against his former team, the Atlanta Falcons. Fans are frustrated because many believe the hit on O'Connell should have been called as roughing the passer. Even though an official was right there, no flag was thrown. A clearly upset Coach Pierce shared his disappointment after the game. As usual, we asked Coach Antonio Pierce about the controversial no call during his post-game interview. With just 4 games left in the season, things are looking tough for the Raiders, especially at quarterback. If O'Connell goes on injured reserve (IR) for the 3rd time this year, it will cap off a brutal season for the team's QBs. Earlier this season, O'Connell spent time on IR for a broken thumb, and Gardner Minshew is already out for the year with a broken collarbone. Now, with O'Connell's future uncertain, the Raiders have very few options. Desmond Ridder is currently the only active quarterback on the roster. While his performances in limited action haven't been impressive, the team has no choice but to rely on him for now. Carter Bradley, a quarterback on the practice squad, could be promoted if O'Connell is placed on IR. Additionally, the Raiders might look to add another quarterback to the roster to provide much-needed depth. Even though their playoff hopes are over, they still need to stabilize their lineup, especially with the injuries piling up. The Raiders might just end up with the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 draft, which could open the door to drafting a top quarterback prospect. But could they bring in someone sooner, like Daniel Jones or Anthony Brown? The Raiders have been exploring quarterback options all season. After Daniel Jones was released by the Giants, Las Vegas showed interest in signing him. However, Jones joined the Vikings practice squad instead.
And that running game just never got on track.
The Raiders could try to add him to their active roster. Another option might be Anthony Brown, who was with the Raiders during training camp and is now on the Arizona Cardinals practice squad. Either way, the team is clearly working hard to handle this challenging situation. Now, we want to hear from you, Raiders fans. With Aidan O'Connell potentially out for the season, do you think Desmond Ridder has what it takes to lead the team and finish strong? Or should the Raiders act fast and add another quarterback to the roster? Also, what's your take on the no call for roughing the passer against O'Connell? Did the referees miss an obvious foul? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back soon with more updates on the Raiders.